Hey everybody, welcome back to another recap of 90 Day Fiancé here with Jade
on YouTube.
Episodes, and now all of a sudden Sharp Entertainment wants to just make shit happen and make it interesting.
I'm just saying, two niggas showed up and said, there's a lot of recap in these episodes, and then all of a sudden, there wasn't a lot of recap in these episodes. Let me tell you something, Matt Sharp. Yeah, I said your name.
Paul.
Okay?
Phone a hoe.
We are sick of your shit, and we are both aware of each other, okay? We see each other.
We see each other. We see each other. We good.
So what I need you to do is stop playing these ball-headed games, even though I know that's what you do, because you wouldn't have come up with the concept of these shows. But I need you to stop playing these ball-headed games and then, hit us up. We know how to clean it up.
Bingo. So, let us begin with...
Matt Sharp's gonna be like, bitch, nobody feels like blurring you out on the Pillow Talks.
Word. Let's get some pointless couples out the way. Let's get with Felicity Porter and Bosco from Girlfriends.
Because she don't look like Felicity.
How does she not? She looks just like Carrie Russell.
She
but
looks like Rumor Willis.
Listen, think about it. If Carrie Russell wasn't rich and kept the curl and worked at a pizza parlor in Seattle.
No. I think, okay, well, maybe I'm getting a little too much into the bone structure and things like that because, I find Carrie Russell to just be a tad more,
Oh, she's fabulous. I love her.
Tolerable
but like I said,
than that white lady.
She has money.
And then Carrie Russell's hair is thick in the follicles. This lady's hair is thin.
Again, that's what happens when you work at a pizza parlor in Seattle.
I don't think that has anything to do with I don't know. I'm like, wait a minute.
So,
2 + 2 is 4 the freaking math.
Well, the reason I'm joking is because ain't shit happened with them. They have used their entire storyline to dabble into Nat Geo territory. I don't know, Sharp Entertainment wanted to be like Jane Goodall and going in the midst and shit. So.
Not Gorillas in the Mist. Was it Gorillas in the Mist or was it Congo?
Yeah.
I think it was Congo, where it was they were doing the chant and it was like Chicago said nah, Chicago said nah,
yeah.
Chicago said nah. I couldn't remember.
Yeah. Because the whole time I'm watching both, anytime they're on, I'm like, where's David Attenborough? You know what I mean? Where's the British man with the overarching booming voice telling me what's happening in the scene,
Well, okay, so this was nothing but a Stretch Armstrong, this whole their whole storyline this episode, because even though we know that nigga was grimy for a good period of the pandemic, she's there now and she is aggravating. I don't like the way you're talking to me. And he's like, girl, I just told you that we got water. And she's like, you talk to me like a dick. I don't have to put up with this. And he's like, girl,
I just asked you to move the pot.
I just asked you gonna chip in or not. You can say no. You can say yes. She was looking for some kind of fight and some kind of argument. And I'm like, bitch, where the fuck was all this energy when you was talking to him about this cheating shit? When you brought that cheating shit back up and you was like, so we have to address the elephant in the room. Where was all that energy with that? Nowhere to be motherfucking found. So shut up and wash them pots and accept the fact that water was on and you was wrong and go on about your sensitive ass business. That nigga didn't say nothing but boo to you. And you're like, oh, that's so fucked up.
Right. And this nigga is constantly reminding you, like, bitch, I almost died like a week ago.
Right.
And here you are, like, worrying about super, like, We don't have power. We don't have what. We don't have anything right now.
And don't tell me shit about paying for shit
nothing.
either, because nobody told your pasty ass to pack up pizza shop and move your ass down to Providencia, where you was gonna start complaining anyway about any and everything. Nobody told you to do that. Everybody actually told you, are you sure? Are you motherfucking sure this is something that you want to do? And here you and your thin follicles decided that you was gonna fight everything, including homegirl Hiromi, and be like, yes, but I love him, daddy. And then you went down to Providencia, and now you mad you gotta wash dishes and you ain't got no power to charge your phone.
Looking ashy as fuck.
Just like them hair follicles.
Mm-hmm.
You better go back to that pizza place.
Mm-hmm. But that was them.
We can do the Russian Alicia Cara and Sturvin.
Okay, that's juicy. Okay.
Blur. That's for you for editing.
Thank you.
I'll be looking out for you.
That was very Trixie Mattel of you. Blur.
I'm gonna do that every time so that you have a note.
That's actually very helpful.
Wonderful.
I don't even really want to cover this. I just want to talk about my reactions to everything. So like,
you got to tell them what we're doing.
Mormon Tom Holland and Russian Alicia Cara, or two dumbasses in love.
Woo, baby, two asses. I said this bitch is a donkey, and I hate I already knew this nigga was a donkey. This bitch is a donkey, and it irritates my life.
Cause she doesn't have to be. Cause she shows all the signs of people. Of a person who should be in a Bitches Who Have a Clue fan club.
I'm like, girl, you 6 inches from sense, and you refuse to just scoot a little bit further.
Like,
God damn.
You are allergic. Like,
It will irritate me.
Anywho, they argue for like an episode and a half about him deleting Facebook and him not coming clean with all the other, people of Salt Lake City he's lick the side of their face up.
Because that's what he does.
Like, I know he gives, like, shin hickeys and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, God. He gives stupid fucking hickey, like the top of your ear.
Yeah, like, why do you have a hickey on your temple? You know what I mean? So...
Yeah, I had to type out my reactions as I wasn't even typing out the recap, because she was like... She says anyone else will leave him. I said, so why don't you, girl? Like... Yes.
It's so easy.
It's been so fucking easy. It's been
all
easy.
You had to do. You could have even had a buddy on the plane with your mama. Y'all BFFs.
Y'all could have upgraded.
Y'all could have had a Thelma and Louise and said, fuck it. We go into Istanbul, and riding around and said, fuck that nigga. But no.
Eat chocolate.
Okay. But no, you
Turkish
decided
delights.
To stay there. You decided to accept his half-assed apologies.
Did.
And then tell him that deleting Facebook isn't enough because he was like, okay, we can get together now. And then all of a sudden
Child, irritate my life.
Let me tell you something. One of my main notes said, this is not the Jamie Foxx show.
Why?
Because when he said I wrote a song, because all I could think is when he wrote that song for Fiancé on. It's been 5 years, can't hold back my tears.
Well, first of all, can we talk about the fact that this nigga bought her a sorry I'm gonna fuck up gift?
Mm-hmm.
Because...
with the song to match.
Okay. He bought her a motherfucker. And then the gift was a goddamn floral patterned Book of Mormon with a handwritten letter inside of it. And more room in case he fucks up in the future. I just want to leave more space to write you more letters, because I do fully plan on being a complete idiot throughout this relationship. Just so you know.
Yeah.
Happy conversion.
And he also gives her this gift on the heels of saying, hey, our visas are expiring, so we got to get married, but you also got to get baptized. And you got to promise me that you're going to get baptized, because otherwise this would have been the other way around.
Ha ha, hell, nigga. I'm not joining y'all's weird-ass church.
Yeah,
I heard you don't wash your drawers every day. That's one of them rumors that used to spread when you didn't have internet. And I heard that they didn't wash their drawers or they didn't change their drawers every day, but that might have been a lie.
Yeah, although I'm sure he does not.
No, but that's a personal decision.
Like,
I'm not really into religion.
He looks like he can... No, but he just looks like he consistently smells like fart. Like,
yeah,
you know
all the
mean?
time.
Yeah,
all the time,
I mean?
like farting acts. All the time, yeah.
Like fart.
He was definitely the kid who farted in class often. He was also the booger eater, but he was the shameless one. And I really can't he disgusts me. And I don't really like to religion shame, but this is some weird, y'all, that's some weird ass shit. Okay? And that girl don't want to join that. She don't want to be a part. And I don't know why. She will not just give up the ghost and take her ass back to Russia.
Because she says she believes in fairy tales and romance and all the other Russian things that, you know, she was told growing up.
It's not Russian.
Well, she is Russian.
No, I said that's not. It's global.
You know what I mean?
I know. But I knew something was amiss when she was playing with them feral cats.
I know. I was like, oh, they got my girl down bad.
Bad. She was like, oh, my only friends in Turkey are cats, Mr. Cucumbers and Fat. And I'm like, I
was like, Mama gotta be friends and talk to foster
kids. She got to
shit.
go home. You got to go home, girl.
Yes, go home. Like, you up here talking to stranger cats.
Not even ferals. Street cats. Okay, baby meowing Aladdins. You was out here playing with little street rats. You can take your ass back to Russia. Go back home with your granny and your mother, where you can drink coffee and wine and live freely. Free yourself, queen.
That's like, I know we're not supposed to celebrate her or talk about her, but you remember on the Queen's Court when
I'm glad I'm blurred right now.
Because we watched this clip almost every other day where Kaya was talking about
I want the grandmother to come and get her grandchild. I don't know if she's from India or Pakistan, but I want her here to get her grandbaby. I want him wrapped up praying 5 times a day on that rug, because you are endangering his life. I want his grandmama here. Grandma, no, come and get him. Because Callie got him around some dangerous whores, hookers, niggas, and lions and tigers and bears. Oh, God, I want you to come get your grandbaby. He need to spend the next 5 years with his grandmother so he can learn his culture, because you think you a nigga, but you ain't black.
like,
what is wrong with her? Everything.
Come and get her. Oh, God, that shit is so funny. Cause she was like, I need to swallow. She was like, swallow him up and be praying 5 times a day, because he's around with nothing but all these hookers and niggas and whores and punk and shit.
Not all these hookers, niggas, and
pedophile.
Niggas, hookers, and
whores. She wasn't lying either.
No, he's around niggas, hookers, and whores. Which is fine if you've grown, but this nigga is 3. It's not the life for me.
Come and get him.
Woo, shit.
Then she said, well, you up here growing up thinking you a nigga and you're not. And that's also another reason.
Ooh. That is the... Damn, that shark spider makes some points sometimes.
Yeah, she did. She did. But anyway,
Child, I want both of them to run in front of something, but I'm going to leave that alone.
Anywho, let's talk about, who you want to go next?
Let's go with... Oh, don't you chop these up anyway? Let's go with Theodore, Chipmunk, and Evelyn.
Oh, okay. Nothing happened with them much.
No, it was good
really.
things. The only negative thing I have is I hate the way he says hola.
The only negative thing I have is Corey's Spanish.
That was my very first line. I hate the way he says hola.
Yeah, mine says Corey Spanish, LOL. So, welcome back to Kenny Hates Mexico. He done brought extra cast members. He done brought, family members as supporting characters in his conquest to remind his fiancé how much he hates his home country. Oh,
and his Latino grandson.
Yes, yes, which is also a thing. Because I didn't
know either at first either, yes, no.
But did we pick that up?
We didn't. We actually didn't. And then we did.
Okay, well.
And I said, oh, this family has a thing for others.
Well, I mean, a lot of white people.
Yeah,
but,
I know.
The little boy reminds me of, remember the other couple when we first started watching the show? With Tiffany, and she married Ronnie,
from South Africa. Ronald.
Yeah, Ronald.
What happened to them?
Yeah. They were on 90 Day Happily Ever After, but I don't know what happened to them after that. Kenny needed to be more upset at these wedding planners trying to recruit Armando for a menage a boogie.
That's exactly what's going on.
Sunset wedding.
They are plotting.
I told you. I was like, oh, I smell faggotry. I know
trying to get to you in that booty. Trying to get to you in that booty.
I said, oh, I know what's going on here. So, I smell it.
Let me tell you something. A rat can see it with his blind ass. Them niggas are in love with Armando, honey.
Okay, because they were like, oh, fuck Kitty's wishes and demands. Armando, what do you want?
Whatever you like, Armando.
Right.
So.
Because, yeah.
And then Kitty said one thing he want, and they like, nope, shut it down.
I just wanted sunset wedding. That's the only thing I want. Well, we can't change the time and the sun. And all he was like, well, can't we just move it back? Like, why the fuck do we have to have a 6-hour reception?
COVID!
You've never been to Mexico. You hate Mexicans. So what time are we hanging out, Armando?
Woo!
That's exactly what
they
happened.
hate Kenny, okay? And they are ready for him to what? Go.
Let's do a Fajudoris and Baby Cool.
Is her fillers not settled? What's going on?
It's not. I'm tired of these girls getting shit done and then going on camera
immediately.
Right after. You got to let the shit settle. You know what I mean?
I was like, whoo, but then we seen it settled in the confessionals, and I'm like,
right. Again, she needs to go back. Right. So, she's back in the States, for Avi's surgery.
Yeah.
Which they glazed over really quickly, because I'm like, okay, the baby's doing well. I mean, did we get an update on the baby? Is he healthy? What's the tea?
He must be. Maybe they're like, if it's good, we ain't got to talk about it.
Right.
And baby surgeries are quick, because, mine had surgery at 7 months, and her surgery was like 30 minutes. You'd be having all that built-up anxiety, and then their surgeries be over before you can even call all the family to tell them they're in the surgery. Which is a good thing.
Yeah. Well, I forgot she had surgery on her breathing.
But I was like, this God bless America's healthcare system ass conversation is stressing me out.
Oh, her hater ass sister came back and was like, let's get real again, because I am sick and tired of this Ethiopia African nonsense.
Bitch.
I hate Africa. Why can't you move to America where shit is greener?
Better. And even though the healthcare system is not, we still think it is.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Sick and tired.
Child.
So
how big it is.
And Ari, and the thing is, as much as she is a horrible human being, I can't say that I wasn't on her side for the last couple of episodes.
And let me tell you how that irritates me.
To say that. It's like, oh, God, I want to stab myself in the eye like that damn dog.
And it makes me even more mad that she got this face. And I'm like, damn, bitch, I don't want to, like...
Right. I just got to agree with you in silent.
Right. Like... So I just talk shit about him.
There you go. Yeah. Because he is really fucked up, but I get it. I try to understand, like, this is his trauma manifesting into something else, and he's trying to, distract himself.
No. Yes, but no.
Not saying it's okay, but I get that's where it's coming from. But then, Ari comes on the screen or Fahu Doris comes on the screen and is like, so, hey, it's been 2 months, I have a new face. But I haven't really spoken to Biniyam because he's been out with other bitches. And how do I know that? Because his iCloud is connected to mine. So I see all the pictures, all the videos, all the messages. He even got bold enough to move the baby shit out the room so other niggas can be in there.
Let me tell you something. Initially, before they even said that, when they first said the nigga set up a studio in the crib, and they was like, oh, this nigga, him and his niggas been in there making tight beats and drinking Zima. And I was like, wait a minute, nigga. You set up a studio that my parents paid for in this motherfucking apartment? What? Because you didn't pay for it. Because you ain't got no job, even though you got 20 of them. But ain't none of them here right now. Ain't none of them provide no
none of them
solace. Please. Ain't none of them paid. They hobbies. That's what they is. So you in there making beats and drinking Zima and don't want to answer no FaceTimes, check on your baby who just had surgery and all this, that, and the third. I'll tell you whose side I don't mind being on. Judith's. That Judith?
Oh, yes.
That
Janice Weinberg.
That's she all right with me.
Yeah. So... Ari confronts him and is like, you've been around these niggas and bitches and whores and shit. All that. And I'm not coming back to Ethiopia because you don't know how to act. I haven't heard from you. You up here lying this shit to me. You turn off your phone, which is also a big no-no because... Hey, you have a kid that's in surgery. When I called you for his surgery, you act like you didn't even want to be on the goddamn phone. So why would I even waste my time going back? Because it doesn't even seem like you want us there. Which...
He continues to shoot himself in the foot with his raggedy ass behavior. Don't nobody want to come back to that bullshit? They're going to tell you, no, I'm not coming back because you've been a whole fucking... You want to talk about... Listen, y'all had that crying ass lady with that thin ass hair a couple couples ago or whatever, who's up here crying because the nigga said boo and stomped a roach and she thought he was cussing her out. Meanwhile, this nigga is whole ass taking days, turning off the phone, putting it on airplane mode. Got your motherfucking shit connected to my iCloud because I pay for this goddamn phone. And you gonna have bitches up in my house. You gonna fold up my baby's pack and play. Fuck baby cool.
And he gets up and leaves because he doesn't like to argue.
No, she tells him she's not going to be in a romantic relationship with him. She's like,
but then he gets up and leaves.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Because he had the black ass nerve to get mad. First of all, when this nigga came into the city and said, I'm mad because I don't like how she just picked a location all bossy and I got to come there. had you just answered the goddamn phone, y'all would be up in that motherfucking studio apartment that you was over there doing whatever, and you could have still been doing whatever. No, you couldn't have, because you was on the iCloud. But see, you should. If she probably wouldn't have been seeing the iCloud had your black ass been answering the goddamn phone,
or just acting right. Period. Like, you know, your sisters always want to be in your business 24/7. Now all of a sudden, now she gone. They know where to be found, so you could be just hanging out with them. But I also feel like his sisters might be setting him up for failure.
When I tell you, because they want her. Well, but see, I don't. The only thing that
because of the baby,
the baby, exactly. I don't think. I just, you know what? His sisters may be a little fucked up in how they come across with their messages, but it might just be they want him to do right, and they want her to, assimilate to their culture fully. Which, that's is the opposite of a lot of people on this show. But the lady been immersing herself in the damn culture. The only thing she said she wasn't doing was getting baptized, and she been moving along with y'all. I'm not gonna hold you.
Nah, she ain't. Because honestly, I would have left Ethiopia a long time ago.
I'll tell you 3 things. Okay?
Because every last one of them hating ass heifers. Would have got their shoulders clapped. And then I would have got on that plane and left.
Before I go back home.
They would have threw out the yam and everything.
Bitch.
Just knocking cornmeal and shit off the table.
Let me tell you something. Smashed your head right into that Injera pallet thing. I sure would the fuck have.
Fuck your yam.
And another thing, bitch. And your lentils home.
Okay.
Woo, y'all could have been doing all that carrying on with me out there like that, and that's not an insult to the culture. Y'all hateful hoes was not getting ready to be doing all this shit with me. You're just not gonna be doing all of that.
Right, but that was them. Oh, Jenny and Sumit, also the sick and tired show.
The morning.
Because I'm sick and tired of everybody. Except the astrologer, Uncle Sima from Mumbai.
Oh, Uncle Sima is that's my nigga.
I don't know his name, but Uncle from Mumbai.
Love him.
I wonder if, because a part of me is like, does he have a site? Because I need to talk to him, you know what I mean?
He may not talk to nobody outside of the culture. No, that's a lie, because he talked to Jenny. He might have a site.
I have no problem.
Okay.
Because
I'll convert.
Indian culture is such a peaceful culture.
When I tell you, I was up in here like, well, when do I get to celebrate Holi? Because I am trying to throw colors.
Me too.
I was like, I want to throw colors, nigga. I want to be peaceful and happy. Nigga, I want to skip. Nigga, I want to look like Punky Brewster. Sign me up. Y'all are...
Right, happy Holi.
I fucks with it. These niggas are up at 6 a.m. They go out to have tea. And it's just the 3 of them. And they say, well, where the fuck is Jenny? And Sumit's like, oh, she got diarrhea. She's vomiting. She's really sick. She didn't go to bed. She didn't actually get to sleep till just about now. And they were like, tell her to get a lazy ass up, you bitch. She was like,
get
bitch,
up.
I done had diarrhea 5-6 times in a morning and still proceeded to do all of my motherfucking duties. What's your problem? Get your lazy ass up out that bed. And his ass went to go get her.
No, Mama said, okay, let's wake her up.
Okay, Sumit's mother came in like, I don't get no sleep because of y'all. Y'all not gonna get no sleep because of me. And came in the room, all three of them, while she's laid in the bed, said, well, you don't look sick, now do you?
I cackle.
Ooh,
Again, she was sick and tired.
Cussing her out and laughing.
Oh my gosh. I key cackle macackle.
She did not take her foot off Jenny's neck because then she's like, okay, I'm gonna take a shower. Maybe I'll feel better after that. So they outside. Well, how long we gotta wait for this lazy bitch?
Right. And then her mama was like, all right, well, let's do yoga because, well, no, Sumit set her up. Sumit was like, well, I told them how much you do yoga every morning, and so they want to do yoga with you. She was like, I don't do yoga. He was like,
now
they
you
want to
do
yoga with you. Right. So now she up here doing downward dog with the trots and shit. You know what I mean?
And Sumit's mother, mama got
piece
it.
Of work.
She got it.
Yeah. She said, "Oh, I used to be a yoga instructor." She was like, me and Jenny,
warrior. She over here.
Warrior pose 1, 2, 3.
Woo, she had everything down, and I was like, okay, this lady, okay, this is a nice thing about you.
Right. They're just waiting for the ancestors and God to sort itself out, you know.
But God been telling the other nigga that they leave him alone.
Right. Well, they're just hoping that, you know, the tides will change.
That maybe God changed his mind.
Which happens. So,
you're allowed to do
that. Right. So, the next, you know, all of a sudden Jenny tells Sumit what happened. And he's like, oh, shit. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. And then Jenny's like, okay, so we can get married tomorrow. He's like, whoa there.
He's like, hold on, bitch. We celebrating holy. It's supposed to be happy right now.
Right. Too much pressure. And this ultimately resulted in, you know, he don't want to get married.
That's exactly what I said.
He's not trying to get married to Jenny.
And you know when I really knew it? I knew it before because we said it. But you know when I really knew it in this episode when that nigga said, I never really thought my parents was going to really, like, get down with this shit. And I was like, oh, confirmed. And that was them.
Right.
So we gonna see.
Yep. Thank you for watching today's recap. We will see you another time. Holla. Bye.